Hello, hello, Aldwyn Altuney here. Welcome to Media Queen TV. I have one of my favorite people here today. We're going to chat with the amazing, effervescent Kelly Kingston. She is extraordinary. Anyone who knows this lady knows that she juggles so much and does it so well. She's absolutely extraordinary. And she is opening up a wellness centre in Brisbane, in kind of South Brisbane, a secret location actually between Gold Coast and Brisbane. She is opening up an amazing wellness centre called Insight Wellness Centre, and we are talking about empowering insightful wellness today. Now, she was known as the Biz Queen for quite a few years. She put a book out recently, which she can chat to us about. She is a global wellness influencer. She has been a film producer. She's a mother of 4 children and 2 stepchildren. Is that correct? 4 children, 2 stepchildren. She is extraordinary, absolute gung-ho, amazing lady and a heart of gold. Welcome, Kelly.
Thank you, Aldwyn. The description is like amazing. I kind of make me to be this big star.
You are a star, and you did progressive launches as well. You've done so many different things. It's just amazing what you do, and I love how with everything you do, you're working on multiple levels. You know, it's and that's what we're doing here today. We're talking about is wellness, and you need to be well in life, in health, if you want to have a successful business. And being known as the Biz Queen, of course, you know, you've had that background. And so just very quickly, I'd love for you to share just a bit about your background and how you got into wellness and business for those who don't know you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Aldwyn. It's a pleasure to be here and always to have an interview with you. I love it. You're a bright, bubbly, shining ray of light that just makes me just want to laugh. And that's what we do best.
We do. Thank you.
You're so beautiful. I started my practitioner business. Well, I didn't start in business back 25 years ago, but I was a practitioner 25 years ago. And I really loved being of service to my community, supporting people reduce their stress levels, come into a relaxation state, and really talking about where they're currently in their lives. Because, you know, when you're actually being vulnerable with people and massaging people before and after, they open up to you. And so I really loved the intimacy and the vulnerability of being placed in a situation where people would actually share wholeheartedly and, you know, sometimes even weep and cry and you know, say things that they necessarily wouldn't say to their best friends, their mothers or anything, because, you know, we don't know them, but they're entrusting me, in their lives to be able to support them for their here and now. And so that was, for me, that was really, really important because I was missing that in my life. But, you know, sometimes we don't read the signs or see the signs that lead us to where we need to be that we're offering other people, and that's the reflection. So years and years have gone by and I've been in and out of practitioner clinics, and then I decided to start up my own. After moving from the city to the country, and I had a 7-bedroom home, and so I turned downstairs into a little bit of a wellness space, practitioner space. And so like I said, I really love what I do and supporting my community and the locals that are around me. And I really wanted to take my business to the next level, but I just didn't know how to do that. I didn't know how to, I didn't even know how to register a company. Like, I was just a hobby practitioner doing what she loves and winging it, to be totally honest, just winging it. And then it just frustrated the crap out of me, thinking that it was just so hard to get your business up and running with the company, tax, the GST components, and then not only worry about that, then you have social media, then you have marketing, then you have sales, and then you have business planning, and then you have so much that we need to take care of in the back end of our businesses. And, you know, if you don't have a checklist, you're just kind of going, well, what next? Okay. Somebody will say, oh, have you done this? And it's like, well, what is that? You know, I didn't know that we had to do that. Well, if you don't have that, your SEO is not going to be high enough and you're not going to get enough rankings and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, cut a long story short, I met my beautiful partner of 9 years. 9 years ago. We're still together, and moved in together after 3 months, and he started a new accounting practice and asked me if I would like to be a part of that accounting practice, and I said yes. And so I stepped out of my practitioner business and stepped into the accounting practice, where I learned everything there was to learn about business. And let me tell you, Aldwyn, I know things that most people that have been in business 20, 40, 50 years don't even know about business now. And I am now doing my 360 loop of now stepping back into a wellness practitioner space and creating in-home wellness centres as a business model, so that any practitioner around the world that is wanting to be a business owner but not have to worry about the operations and the admin and the marketing and promotions and social media side of things, well, you know what? You don't have to worry about that anymore, because I have your back. Okay, this practitioner has your back because I have contracted the whole back end to a contracting business operations company that looks after the whole area for us under the Insightful Wellness brand. And then we as practitioners get to do what we love. And what we love is living our purpose, stepping in and doing our passion that we love, and being of service and helping people on their self-healing journey. And that is what I'm creating. And I have my logo branding, which are the zebras, as you can see with my top that I'm wearing today. Black and white, and orange is my staple color. Oh, and yeah, it's awesome.
I love the branding. And can you share why the zebra?
So the zebra. For one, I just love the zebra as a animal in general. It's always been one of the my favorite animals. But to use it as a brand in a business, I love the individuality of the zebra. It is a non-predator. It doesn't actually go after and kill for food or anything, and it really stays close to home. It's a protector, and each zebra has its own different stripes. Okay, they all might look exactly the same, but they are independently different. And so the 3 words that I have as my 3 focus words in the business is individual, success, and freedom. So once we actually find our individuality and know that we are unique to ourselves and that we warrant being amazing, the amazing individual that we are, then we have accomplished a success in reaching that individuality. So individuality, success within self, and then once we actually know that we have succeeded in finding ourselves and loving ourselves wholeheartedly, unconditionally, then we step into a place of freedom. So once we're actually in freedom, we can do absolutely anything we want, anything we put our mind to, and nail it.
Love it, love it. Now, can you share a bit about your book that you released with your progressive book launch, what that was about, and how you've evolved now from Biz Queen into the Spiritual Alchemist, your new brand, which I love?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we go. So my first book I launched in 2018, and it is called Your Ultimate Wellness Business Guide, What Frequency is Your Business Vibrating At? And so once I stepped out of my practitioner clinic and then went into the accountancy practice, I understood different layers of business structures and how the business structures could be ran properly by implementing business plans. And that's something I really didn't understand. So once I actually started doing business plans in the accounting practice, I then started to think, well, if I put my spin on how business plans are meant to be implemented from a spiritual terminology through the chakra systems, then it's a no-brainer. Anyone can then understand business. So then what I did is I went on another journey, and it took me about 12 months to put the whole thing together with a business book writer, Katrina Friel. She was absolutely amazing and supportive on so many different levels. And so we did 13 chapters that aligned with 13 chakra systems, and then 13 mantras to support you getting out of your head and into your heart to co-create a business planning model that you can truly love. And the best thing about my book is that there is examples in every single chapter, so you don't have to think about anything. You just need to copy and align it, and then brand it to who you are in your individuality. Okay, and once you do that, and here comes my branding again, you find success, and then you find freedom, because you get that, oh my gosh, it's not that hard after all. And so that's where the success factor comes in. And so we did the business model and the book and everything else, but there was still something missing, because I was going to expos and festivals where my ideal clients are, and that's the practitioners, therapists, facilitators, life coaches, and all those types of wellness influencers. And so some of the ladies said, you know, Kelly, I still don't want to do that. And I've gone, oh, okay. And so what, do you want somebody to do it for you? She goes, yeah. I'm still like, oh, okay. So how much do you have? Yeah, that's another problem. I'm just like, oh, okay. So how much do you want somebody to do this for you? Well, I think I've got about, you know, $400. I'm just like, well, that's not going to cut it. So after speaking to a lot of people in and around this space, I'm just like, you know, in and out, I'm going, you know, what more do people, what more can we do to support them wanting to be in their business, understand it, and not give their power away, and run a sustainable business. It's profitable, that they can actually then start to go, oh my gosh, I'm not only in service in supporting people from a practitioner and a heal yourself aspect, I'm actually like making a living out of this, and I can pick and choose the days that I want. I don't actually have to work 7 days a week, charging $50 per client, or, you know, whatever people are charging at this particular point in time. So that then planted the seed in my my thoughts about, you know, how can we ramp this up a little bit? And then COVID hit, and then I've gone, oh my gosh, you know, what are people going to do? People can't even see each other. They can't be near each other. They can't do anything. They've not got that personal connection base where, you know, you need to be hugged and loved and cared for and told that you're special and all those types of things. And so I, as I do, come out of the box of, you know, the surprise, look what I'm creating. So I put it out there, my hairy, audacious goal of all goals, saying I need somebody that is going to support my business plan, because I already created the business plan, because I'm the expert, right? The biz queen. Yes. The business plan was nailed, okay? That took me not even a whole day to put together. The second thing was building an operations team that could sustain growth. Okay, so it had to be a large organization that saw my vision of marketing, that they do all the marketing, sales, they do all the sales, they do all the social media, all the postings, everything. They do all the bookings, all the booking systems all get looked after. All that is taken care of. And so I wrote it down. And I did a post, I put a post out there, 2 weeks, nothing, not even one, not even a like, not even a comment. People go, whoa, you know, you're a little bit out of your depth here, Kelly. And you know what? I like a good challenge, Aldwyn. And so I then waited 2 weeks, and then I copied and pasted it, and then I put it in the coin classifieds area. Okay, because I said 100% coin, looking for somebody to be in this space to help me, blah, 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 blah. And this guy, after 4 days, inboxed me. He goes, Kelly, I'm really curious about what business and industry you're in, and I would like to, meet with you and see if we can support you. I'm just like, okay, cool. So 2 days later, we meet for lunch and we chat. He now is in his 2nd month of supporting me on our journey. He's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. He loves my vision. I love his vision, and we are businesses made in heaven that are just going to go from strength to strength to strength to strength, supporting so many different people in these areas. So it's not just practitioners that get to benefit out of this. It's techno, website designers, it's VAs, PAs, other people that will actually be able to manage these teams once we actually get, the mission is 1,596 practitioner businesses by 2023 in Australia. Now, that's not including the world, okay, because anybody can tap under the Insightful brand because everything's online, right?
Yes.
So all I have to do is create a beautiful space for an in-home wellness centre, and the rest is done for you.
Awesome. That sounds absolutely amazing. So you can stay in flow and get all the back end looked after. It sounds like an absolute dream for people who are not naturally gifted or don't naturally enjoy doing all the systems and all the back end. That is extraordinary. I think that will be amazing for people. Now, why 1596? I think you said that. Is there some significance around that number?
No, it was just a number I came up with, and I said, well, how many do I want by 2023? And they're the first 4 numbers that came into my mind. I was like, do I shuffle them around or do I just do it? And I'm just going, don't complicate this, Kelly. And just, it was 1596.
Amazing. Now, you do have a phenomenal launch coming up. Can you share a little bit about the launch and what's going on? I'm actually going to put the link into the chat here for anyone who's in the local area. You can actually get tickets. I believe it's limited numbers, but you do have some very sacred ceremonial things happening. So can you share a bit about the launch on Friday?
Yeah, so the launch is it's going to be absolutely spectacular. Like no other launch again, Aldwyn, I must say. It is going to be extremely unique, and it's based around, are you reading the signs that are coming through to you? Are you pushing yourself? Are you exceeding limits? And then if you are in that space and you are avoiding signs and signals that are, staring you in your face, and you go, oh no, I just need to just push on and just push on before you burn out. You need to realize these things. So, the theme, and I'm not telling the theme because nobody knows this, the theme will be presented upon people's arrival, and people will just go, oh my gosh, what has she done there? And it's very exciting because I ordered I'm just going to say this one, I ordered all the signs today.
Awesome. Oh, I can't wait. That sounds great. Yeah.
And so we're nearly finished the wellness centre. The retreat room's not quite finished yet, and that's just going to look absolutely blissful. The recliner chair for the bioresonance and the M-field therapies is nearly done, and the massage room is nearly done as well. And my shop area is almost completed. That's probably 95%. But we're getting there, and it's so exciting.
Fantastic. And what are some of the services you'll be offering in your in-home wellness centre there?
Yeah, so we'll be offering a massage modality called Emote, and that stands for Energies Moving Out Therapy. And that's a combination of massage therapy, acupressure, and energetic alignment trainings. And that then supports the holistic body in releasing issues in your tissues that no longer serve you. So that's one. and that's my favorite. So I will be pushing that one. The next one is energetic alignment, which is actually a 12-week treatment, but it's broken up into 12 weeks, but it's one treatment. That was the first modality that really, really got me into myself, really sold me on, I really love myself now after doing this. It really supported me dropping into my heart and grounding me on so many different levels. A part of that process is journaling. Journaling every single day for 64 days, 12 weeks. And yeah, it was spectacular. There was things that I heard that I've never heard before, things that I could smell that I never smelled before, and things that I could see that I'd never been able to see before. And that process was just a gift, a massive gift. And now I want to gift it to everybody else. And the other one that I'm doing is bioresonance, the indigo therapy training processes. And I'm still under different courses that I'm completing in that space. So I need to get my hours up so where anybody can come along and be a guinea pig, so to speak.
I'll be a guinea pig.
You're gonna be spending a little bit of time here.
Yes, I love it. I love that space in the middle of nowhere. That will be revealed once you sign up for the launch. You can come and check it out.
Yeah. And so some of the other things that we're doing is I'm actually creating an in-home retreat room in the house, and that's a king single bed that is just it's just so amazing. I just finished buying all the linen and the blankets and the pillows and the cushions and all the decorations that you'll get to see on Friday. And if you buy a ticket, and if you don't buy a ticket, well, you won't be able to see it. Only on a Facebook Live, because I think there's going to be a few Facebook Lives happening on Friday.
Yes, there will definitely be some social media. Although if you're tuned, you're going to have amazing. You've got an opening and closing sacred ceremony happening.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and what else have you got going on for the event?
Yeah, so we've got Kim McEwen doing a opening drumming ceremony. I have 5 beautiful, amazing women that are coming, and we're going to be doing a workshop and really grounding into ourselves. And they've got 5 drums, and so we're going to be doing some heartbeat drumming to really connect in to self and connect to the ground. So no shoes are to be worn at my event. You leave your shoes in the car and you walk in barefoot so that you can really solidly connect in. And if some of the ladies that are coming don't really know how to do that, we have beautiful, beautiful drop-in tips and tricks that will support less than 2 minutes to get in. Yeah. And then there's going to be a fire ceremony down at the fire pit, and then there'll be a closing ceremony, and then some beautiful vegan nori rolls wrapped up in zucchini and a whole heap of this. I've got this lady, she's just doing some amazing stuff. No alcohol for this event, Aldwyn. We're going to be doing a herbal chi sparkling water, and just supporting people in understanding the alternatives that they can use and implement in their lives when they are detoxing and going on a self-healing journey.
Nice. I like it. And there's going to be some gifts, because we know gifts are your love language, right?
No, right. And there are secrets, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, so some secret gifts will be given out to those who come along, which will be extraordinary. The link is in the chat there. So it'll go for a few hours. What time would you like people to arrive, Kelly?
So people need to arrive before 11:45. If they're not there before 11:45, the doors will be closed and nobody will be able to enter because we're getting ready for ceremony 15 minutes before 12 o'clock. So it's the 12th of the 2nd, 21. So it's the reflection of the reflection in which we are supporting in people connecting in with self. Okay, and that starts at 12 o'clock.
I like it. I like the way you work with those numbers, Kelly. That is very cool.
Yeah.
Now, you've also won a few awards. You're also going to be the cover girl on the Mums in Business magazine coming out with Melissa Groom, which I can't wait to see that too. So you've got a whole lot of exciting stuff on the horizon. And if people want to actually be a in-home wellness practitioner, how can they go about approaching you about that?
Yeah, so they can either inbox me in Facebook, Kelly Kingston. They can go to the Spiritual Alchemist Kelly Kingston page. They can go to Insightful Facebook page, or you can just email me, Kelly@insightful, 2 L's, .world.
Beautiful. And now I know that, you do juggle a hell of a lot of things, Kelly, and I know you have a phenomenal morning routine that we were talking about recently, which I think is crucial to wellness. And I would say for your life, it's been pivotal for you to have a great morning routine. Would you like to share your morning routine with us?
Okay, so I wake up, I'm laying down in bed, and Graham, my partner, I don't get out of bed until he gives me a kiss right here. That's my first wake-up kiss, and that's a non-negotiable. If he doesn't kiss me, I don't get out of bed. and so from there, I get my gym clothes on. I then go to my sink and I do tongue scraping. I put some day moisturizer on and whip my hair up into a bun. I grab my bottle of water and I then go down the back of the property and go into our yojo, which is a yoga dojo studio that we created. And then we start our morning routine in doing shake and bake first up. And then after shake and bake, we do 5 Tibetan rides. And then depending on how energetic we are, we either get on the treadmill or the rower, and we'll do an extra 15 or 20 minutes in that space. And then we, after we finish, we're all hot and sweaty, so I'll race up and I'll make a organic almond milk latte for Graham and I, and then we meet down at the pool and we go for a swim and drink our coffee together, and that's how we start our day.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And mantras and positive thinking, etc., are really important for you. Would you like to share one of your mantras with us?
Yes, I absolutely would. I thought you would never ask, Aldwyn. So a really big one is there's so many energies flowing through from a universal space that are coming through into our solar system and impacting us in our bodies here on Earth. And so if we don't release old energies that no longer serve us, we can't bring in new energies that will support us for our here and now. So one of my big ones is releasing issues in your tissues that no longer serve you with ease and grace. Allowing new energies to come in that do support you with ease and grace. And then you just repeat that over and over and over and over again. And then some days, depending on, how I'm feeling or the family's feeling or the kids or anybody, we have the cell song, which is the I'm happy cell song. Would you like to hear that?
Yes, I'd love to hear it.
Okay, get ready.
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad every little cell in my body is happy and well. I'm so glad every little cell In my body is happy and well.
Oh, I love it. That is so cool. Oh, so great. Well, being conscious of our words, of what we say to ourselves. Every cell in my body is happy and well. I love it. I love it. It reminds me of the SWAP saying at the beginning of the SWAP meeting, salespeople with a purpose many years ago. They used to say, I'm alive, I'm well, and I feel great. I'm alive, I'm well, and I feel great. They used to say that 3 times. And it's so cool. And we've got Krishna here. Krishna says, I like it. Good on you, Krishna. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Sandiaku. Hello, Sandiaku. Good to see you there. Thank you so much for joining us. If you are in the area, Kelly Kingston has an amazing, insightful wellness launch happening in between Gold Coast and Brisbane this Friday. Any final words, Kelly, you'd like to share before we wrap up?
Yeah. Thank you, Aldwyn. So I just, my final words that if you're not choosing you first, who's going to choose you if you don't?
Yes, so true, so true. Absolutely. Yes, do whatever it takes to be your own best friend, as Ben Harvey says from Authentic Education. Do whatever it takes to be your own best friend.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Kelly. You are so inspiring. Love your work. And I can't wait for Friday. I'll be there with bells on and look forward to seeing anyone else who turns up with bells on and no shoes. No shoes.
Yeah,
so don't
no shoes. You can wear bells around your toes and around your ankles and everything. No shoes.
We'll be getting grounded. Can we hop in the pool? Can we bring our cozies and hop in the
pool? Yes.
When you swimmers, what a great idea. We'll get
bring a towel, and after the fire ceremony and the closing ceremony, we're all going to be jumping in the pool.
Yay. Awesome. Can't wait. So check out the link in the chat. Thank you so much, Kelly. Watch this space. And if you're interested in Thank you. If you're interested in finding out more about the centre as well, now you have a website as well, Kelly?
Yes, the website is www.insightful2ls.world.
Full 2Ls.world. Okay, I'll just put that in the chat. Insightful with 2Ls.world. There it is in the chat. So check out the website. Any questions, comments, pop them in the chat here. Make sure you subscribe to Media Queen TV as well. Check out all our upcoming events. We have them listed in Eventbrite. If you follow Aldwyn Altuney or the Loving Life or Mass Media Tribe groups on Facebook, just Google us. You'll find us everywhere. Can't wait for the launch. Here's to your success, Kelly. Thank you so much once again for joining us. Thank you for watching this wherever you are in the world. And please pop in the chat. What did you get out of this? And what are you doing for your wellness? What are you doing to empower insightful wellness in your life? Love to hear from you in the comments. Have a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye. Bye.